the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Jazz come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Chicago Bulls. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Chicago. Look at the Bulls. They've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1-0. Greg, they face a huge hurdle.
And you know what? I think they learned a lot in Game 1. Playing against the best the league has to offer, they know they have to make some adjustments, keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they're given.
You were talking about the adjustments before. I agree. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And it's Giddey in at the point guard. Levine for 3. Utah with the rebound. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
That one goes in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Kicks it out to Collins.
Is that the way I would win? I went to... Okay, 2K. No, we're going the other way.
Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the deep, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Collins passes to Markkanen. Yes, that goes in.
But get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
Giddey finds Levine, and there's the try.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, it was a dunk, but okay.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Giddey. Out to the wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. At 3 off the mark. Markkanen with it. Now defended by Levine. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop.
That's it.
It's clocked. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's White. Outside Williams. Pass to Levine. Stolen by Collins.
I got to say.
On that one, shouldn't be much debate there.
The Jazz shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Key, 2 shots.
Shoot 2. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Giddey. Pass to White. Here's the 3.
Hell no. What the fuck?
So Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 3rd assist on the night.
First time, man.
That'll be a 5-second call. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. You look at primetime, leading the league in points per game. Such a great play. The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. Horton Tucker's checked in for the Bulls. 1:56 left in the first quarter. 8 feet away, and Vucevic finishes inside.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
Sexton kicks to Collins. Sexton against Vucevic. Sexton's
It's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Gobert checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Carter in for Josh Giddey.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this.
Here's Hendricks. Gobert with the
That's what I'm saying.
One of the best to do
I didn't get that
Gobert
read?
gets
Okay.
another block to that career total.
And he comes up with the deuce. 10 points.
Oh, yeah.
Kobe White.
Pretty much all of their buckets
I can
coming
come
from
there.
inside the
Yeah,
paint
but
now.
Clarkson passes to Hendricks. And a miss
Oh,
on
my
the
God.
triple. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
You got like 10.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they...
Wait, I'm not trying to do that. I gotta make some
They're playing bully basketball.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. It's Chicago with another bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a streak.
Hey.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. White misses the through. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Who do I trust to shoot this? You. My career player. I just trust him.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Here's Key. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Bulls lead by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
All right, come back.
Jazz trail by 7. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Levine. Jalen Smith is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Carter in at the 1 spot. There's Levine. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Horton-Tucker. That's good by Sensabaugh.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And the call will be against
I didn't even
Horton-Tucker.
foul him, but okay.
That's his first foul. On defense, the Jazz. trailing by 5. Denied.
All right.
To the inside. And he lobs it toward the rim. Eubanks, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Horton Tucker, the pass to Gobert. Here's Carter. Hendricks pulls it in. Jazz trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Filipowski. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And they've gone to the full court pressure, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Hendricks can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Levine's shot is off.
When?
Jazz have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. He can't hit.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
It's stolen by Carter. Here's Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So Utah ends up going with a new group. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Rudy Gobert. Williams comes in for Smith. Kobe White is checked in for Horton Tucker. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Carter.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
On deep, Collins sinks the three-pointer. Collins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
After what you heard, I don't have a girlfriend.
Here in the half. White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Did you just say after what I heard, you don't think I have one either? What did you just say?
Beyond the arc in the second quarter. Sexton for 3, and Utah another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Giddey kicks to Williams. Pass to White. Back to Williams.
I'll come in. What did I do?
Started by Markkanen.
You can see the two-time dunk contest champion skills on display. Mr. LaVine, we see you.
Kicks it out to Collins. The basket good off the assist.
You don't go to hang out with Tyler?
Collins has got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
Aren't you going to go hang out with the one?
They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
It's White on the wing. 10 points for him.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays
Did you go in there?
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for White. Horton Tucker's checked in for the Bulls. So he gets them both. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Juzang. No good with the triple. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Williams' shot is off. Here's Juzang. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Juzang's got his first points of the night. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Free
So
throw
you don't want
good
to
from
talk to me,
Giddey.
what you saying?
And both free throws good for Giddey. Out off in time. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we're going to see a review here.
That's not okay.
On the teeth. The monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And listen,
Technically,
in
I'm
a
talking to
critical
you right
moment,
now.
this is the NBA Finals. The officials have to be 110% certain they've got the call right.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations
Why are you so tired?
just
Your
like
girlfriend
that.
got you
So
tired
that'll be
again?
it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Jazz. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just
I
stay
thought I
focused.
had this.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much
have you
appreciated.
seen
And now
tomorrow?
time
I have
for
to do
halftime.
this
So
tomorrow.
we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
I'm not jealous of no Kimura.
It's okay if you are.
And as we welcome you to
Guess who's gonna have
halftime,
to
without question,
deal with her?
Game 2 has been a
Guess who's gonna have to deal with y'all
battle
drama
for
when y'all have a fight? You gonna
They've had the hot hand from deep.
Yeah.
So I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until
Not-
they take it away.
They sure made it look easy at times. What a half.
Y'all just started becoming back friends. What are you talking about?
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls.
Look what I
I'll
have.
get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win
They're twins.
game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and then not coming back.
Stop.
Sound
Kid.
color
It's
and
not over
everything.
yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh?
Uh-huh.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the
I'm
crew.
calling you white. I would never call you ugly, but I will call you white.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability
That's
to
always their best
answer
friend.
right back.
In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen. And
Don't you already got a best friend?
Time is out there with Sexton. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. That's the group
Yeah,
right now
that's
for
like
Utah.
your pet monkey right there.
Bulls trail by 5 on the wing. Williams over Collins. Williams can't hit.
She blocking at me, so who's really up? I'm not that black.
Fires from deep. It's all in by the Bulls.
Okay. You don't compare yourself to nose.
Inside, Levine.
Stop trying to compare. No, you're not. Stop trying to do. Stop trying to do.
That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And right now, White, red hot.
No, you way lighter than Kimura. Way lighter.
Rebounded by the Jazz. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'm not.
Here's Key.
I'm not that black though, so I'm
with the
good.
quick shot. He's got 18 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Well, the
Okay,
best
what,
players
there?
to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan.
No.
He's made the decision. He
I'm
wants
black
to
and I'm
huddle up with
proud.
this guy.
Yeah, I for my freedom.
Let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. You look at prime time. An uncommonly
Telling me to
gifted
keep fighting is
Messi leading the league in
outrageous.
assists.
Coming from your mouth, that's racist.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And here is Giddey. The layup off target.
You need to give up Chick-fil-A and these strawberries. That's all you. This all.
Outside Collins takes a three. A three-pointer is right on target. That was a 7-point Jazz.
You said that the other time, but when I came hung out with you, you wasn't Chick-fil-A.
Remember, this guy shot 40% for a season in his history.
Here's Giddey, and he goes in for the jump.
That should give him a
But
nice
you was
little
Tyler
jolt.
Chick-fil-A, bro.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his groove.
Collins kicks to Williams. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
I'm still waiting on my teacher to buy me some food.
Trying to find Vucevic. It's a to him. Williams with the block.
He said, he told me he was going to turn to doing lunch. I guess he didn't go.
To deny shooting. The assist totals
So we're going to see if he's going to go to there. If he's not going to there, then I'm going to give up.
Ball movement has been flawless.
Right side Levine.
Because I was going to get my food and then go home today so I could stay to school.
Giddey's got 7 points in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And that one's good. Key.
And with the lead, I like the strategy. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The kick out to Williams.
And
the three off target.
Did you tell your mama how upset she was and she didn't want to leave?
Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession.
Yeah, you
Here's
finally.
Key. And he makes good on the layup. Key's got 9 points here in the second half. And breakdown here, guys. The hustle stance for the Jazz.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long.
There's no reason to cry. You'll be back. Every two.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Utah leading by 12 with the drive.
Why you say that? Yeah, that's we can go. I want to say. Are you going to go?
Here's Key. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Kobe White.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
How do I deal with somebody who's doing the original?
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
I don't have no best friend.
From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. White's got
Who, my
9
girlfriend?
points here in the second half. With 1 on the clock, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on.
No, I'm betting I got my
11-point
girlfriend,
cushion as
so
we
who are you
get ready
talking
to
about?
take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this.
So who are you talking about? I legit don't know who you're talking about. Are you talking about A and N?
Yes.
See, people are still make me want to kill myself.
You are State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
I never said it was me one of them. So, and plus, if I take A, the first thing she's gonna do is screenshot it.
To this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the
and then she gonna make up again. She gonna start a room that I'm trying to get back with her and shit like that. So no, I'm not about to do that to myself.
And that one's good.
Big miscommunication on defense.
She got my number from my cousin, so if she ever do want to take me,
he's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
She didn't text me. I never responded to her.
And that's 31 points for prime time.
And if I don't respond, she don't spam call me and spam text me.
When it's winning time, he is going for the finish.
LaVine wide open.
Cause I wasn't answering her, and I told her to start calling me because I was hanging out with you, and she kept calling me.
They're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
So I had to go home.
And Jalen Horton-Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. With Sexton, he's checked in for Utah. And the Bulls making a change also. Josh Giddey's checked in for Terry.
She told somebody she texted somebody. No, she told Tyler. Cause I ain't gonna school that Monday. She was talking to Tyler about me. He texted me about what she said.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Greg, that is definitely
she's not our girlfriend, and she know I know they hurt. I don't know why she keeps trying.
Maybe even a question mark. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush. They're going for the throat. For three, LaVine, it's good from long
No, she knew way before that. I bet her when she first told me she liked me, I had told her, well, technically Gabe told her I had a girlfriend because he thought she already knew. And she asked me about it, and I told her, yeah, I had a girlfriend. And next thing you know, she had told me that she liked me.
Bulls trail by 13 and stolen by Sexton.
She already knew I had a girlfriend right before she found out what my mama posted.
Effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
A little over 2.5 minutes of pass here in the fourth quarter. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Gobert. Williams comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Kobe White in for Taylor Horton-Tucker. Pass to Williams. Back to Giddey.
Why would she cry knowing she knew I already had a girlfriend? There's no point in crying.
Here's White. Off target with his three. Utah leading by 16.
It's like you what's my car? How she be trying to talk to you, but you don't want to talk to her, but you don't talk to her. I mean, the same situation.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
I'm not going to do tomorrow. I don't know.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he
I need to find me some real fresh, so I'm not going to take.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Okay, first of all, I don't talk to them unless they talk to me.
Bulls trail by 20.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for Utah.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a pretty good 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything. for the next couple of games if they just continue to play their brand of basketball.
My point, how she gonna snap on him for him doing? How she gonna snap on him for doing something when she's cheated on him with a female?
Really stands out, of course, in this one. It was a dazzling game for prime time.
Boy,
So watch these now.
This is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
One shot.
And then I said, I wish my boyfriend would say that to me. That's why she needs to go and crash out.
Cause he was on the phone.
And Vucevic, no good on that one.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
And Utah making a change here.
Well, I don't have that problem. I have two phones.
43 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And plus, even when they call, I still you. Hey, plus you be hitting everything we talk about.
By Josh Giddey, understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
I know you be over there listening because some of the times you come back and repeat the stuff we be saying.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right
Well,
time.
Clutch
play on a team level.
And it's White missing. Out to the right wing.
Jaleel not gonna care because she just gonna fall off on the other nigga she talked to.
And another one. Falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Unable to get the ball in bounds.
Oh.
They get called for the 5-second violation.
What number do you have saved?
Off the inbound.
Who's my best friend?
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making
you talking about
look all
A?
too easy right now. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Don't you
got his number?
Momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now.
All right, DA, thanks again. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
There goes that thing. I found it. I don't know if this is her number or not. I think it is. Wait, no.
Oh, it's not. Hey. Hey.
No, I'm not trying to do anything. My phone is messing up.
Chill out. Oh, we won.
Another day, another dollar. What's that? I be starting like a big time. What's that? Another night.
That's it.
She give you drama. What's that? If you see me, just give me a heart. What's that? You need motion, I got all kinds. What's that? If you see me, just give me a heart. What's that? If you see me, just give me a heart.
Good guy.
Another day, another dollar. What's that? I be starting like a big time. What's that? Another night. What's that? She give you drama. What's that? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's that? You need motion, I got all kinds.
Okay.
If you see me, just give me a holler. What's that? If you see me, just give me a holler. Party going up. We just getting started in this.
I think I think the only thing I have ate today is ice cream.